Live from the Babalu Lounge in Palm Desert, it's the Mark and Tony Show. Tonight's guests are guitarist and songwriter Steve Oliver and tennis legend Rosie Casals. So put your hands together for Mark and Tony.
Tony?
Yeah, I'm here.
The microphones are right where Sonny told us.
Okay, the bottom line is this.
What is the
bottom line? We made it.
On time.
On time.
On time.
Okay, you know what? A couple weeks ago when we filmed, I gave him a bad time about my Rams beating his Bears, right? Okay, I'm going to hand it off to you. Go ahead and beat me up.
Okay, since the Bears did lose to the Rams in overtime, and I gave credit to the Rams because a warm weather team beating a cold weather team at home. But the problem is, the week after that, they had to go up to Seattle.
Yeah.
And then they lose.
Well, you know what?
And I had all my money on the Rams.
You know, I didn't tell you to do that.
Well, you should have told me sooner.
I had my money on Seattle.
Oh, my God, man.
You know what? I'll tell you, this guy never gets it right.
Never.
Right? Never gets it right. There's nothing that we could do to get this guy straightened out in life. You know, honestly, I am so glad that he's my partner on the show because I don't know what the hell he would do without me, to be honest with you.
You know what? That is so true. I'm glad he's my partner because he is good. He's the best.
Every day, you know, when Jan lets him loose, she turns him over to me and Sonny. And we go, okay, Marcus, now you can put your pants on.
Oh,
okay? Take your pajamas off.
Remember, it's a PGA rated show.
I know. What's the problem with putting your pants on?
Just saying, before you get a little bit too far into the woods.
It's okay. You know what? Now
go ahead.
We tell him, now go to the bathroom and comb your hair for an hour and a half. Everything's going to be good, okay?
Wait a minute. I'm just adjusting the double stick tip. Sonny's on the ground.
What are you doing over here?
What are you doing, Sonny? Oh, he wants us to move over?
Move over a little bit.
Are you going to crawl across the floor?
Maybe. Here we go again.
Our producer, everybody, Mr. Sonny Velosi.
All right. So when it's all finished, when it's all done, guess what? We need Sonny as well. The two of us. True. We can't function without this guy.
No kidding. Sonny shakes his head all the time like, how did I find you two mooks?
Yeah. It's one guy from Chicago, one guy from Detroit.
And the other guy from Philly.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. What a great brotherhood it's been, man. You know, I can't imagine life without the two of you, man. Honestly, I love these two guys. And how about a hand for my two brothers? Yep.
Well, thank you. And a big applause for Tony.
Okay.
Because Tony, Sonny, and myself, I don't have brothers or sisters. But if I had brothers, here they are. Because they keep me out of trouble or we find trouble together.
How nice is that, Sonny?
Whatever it is, Sonny.
Look at the smile on his face.
Yeah, Sonny, quit picking your nose.
Sonny, don't cry, okay? It's okay. All right, everything's gonna be okay.
All right.
All right. So,
well, we got a great show tonight, Tony.
Who we have on our show tonight?
We have Miss Rosie Casals.
Well, what about Rosie?
Great tennis pro,
Hall of Famer, by the way.
Best Hall of Famer around.
Yeah, and guitarist, songwriter, vocalist Steve Oliver.
And another fantastic entertainer. Oh, he's standing right next to me.
Right.
He'll be coming on soon.
Look at that.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Looking for fun and to mingle? It's the all-new Babalu, with the biggest and best stock bar in the desert. Delicious Cuban and Peruvian food served with incredible daily social hour specials. Babalu.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and Apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Jewelry is more than an accessory, it's a story. Alexis specializes in creating one-of-a-kind, wearable art. From bold statement necklaces to elegant earrings, each piece is handcrafted to be as unique as you are. Do you have old family treasures gathering dust? Let's breathe new life into them with a custom commissioned piece. Join collectors like Liv Tyler and the cast of The Morning Show. You can find Alexis Jewelry on Facebook and Instagram to start your journey.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello, everybody, again for the Mark and Tony Show. And as good fortunes come about for us, we have Rosie up here on stage with us. So why don't you let the audience know what's going on? I know you're going to be honoring somebody coming up, and let everybody in the audience know what's been happening, and of course, television land.
I have a foundation called the Love and Love Tennis Foundation, and we go out through the Coachella Valley, and we give free tennis clinics to kids. We work with the Boys and Girls Club and all over, and we provide equipment and scholarships. So I've been doing this since 2015. Another tour friend and player, Tori Pretz, is part of this, and we have an upcoming fundraiser, the Annalie Thurston Award, and we honor individuals who have been the best in their field. And this year we're honoring Conchita Martinez. She's from Spain. She won Wimbledon in 1994, and she's a Hall of Famer. And we'll also have Tracy Austin, who's going to have a beautiful award for being a mother, the Georgina Clark Mother Award. And then we'll have another award by the Women's Tennis Association Foundation for 2 past players and women promoters who ended up with probably the most successful and popular tournament. Wow. So we have a whole evening of awards, and we have silent and live auction items, and so it's March 7th, Saturday, at Palm Valley Country Club, and as I said, it's a fundraiser for the Love and Love Tennis Foundation, which, without the support of people, donations, etc., it would be hard to provide free tennis lessons to kids all over the Coachella Valley. As I said, we provide scholarships to high school students and tennis equipment, obviously rackets, balls, whatever. So it keeps me busy. I get out there. We have clinics in La Quinta at Fritz Burns Park every Saturday morning, 9 to 10:15. So anybody could bring their kids. It's all free. And it keeps me busy and hopping.
You know, Rosie, I want to add a little something here.
Please do.
You know what? Back in the day when tennis was just a man's game, you and some of your famous players, you know who we're talking about, Billie Jean King, yourself, and as well as Conchita Martinez, you guys kind of brought tennis into another level, okay? You guys were great. You guys built women's tennis. Give it a foundation. But what about women's tennis today? What are your feelings about it? Where are they at today, in your view?
Well, they just got finished with the Australian Open, and $3.5 million to the winner. Equal prize money. Alcaraz got the same amount of money that Raducanu got, the women. And so I have to say that slogan from the Virginia Slims, "You've come a long way, baby," certainly is the truth, because in 1970 and 1971, Billie Jean topped the prize money scales with $100,000, and that was playing like about 22 tournaments. And so, yes, we've come a long way. We were the trailblazers. We established women's tennis, women's professional tennis, as the original 9 in the 70s. And, it's great to be able to see that there was a lot of influence. There was a lot of good reason for fighting for equality. And so to see women's tennis be so global and popular, it's amazing that something that the original 9, there were 9 women who took the chance, who got suspended by the establishment for going against them. But, the 70s was ripe for change. I always say that you make history when the time is right, and the 70s for women was right. We had women's lib, Gloria Steinem, and, a lot of things were going on. But, there are more and more scholarships being given to women athletes. So it's, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, you know what? I remember as a young man watching Billie Jean King beat Bobby Riggs' butt. Okay. I'll never forget that.
I was young, too, and I saw that, too.
And you know what? Yeah, that was kind of like a step. I just hope, I really hope, and I hope that the young people today that are moving up and growing in this profession understand what it took for you folks to build it and to make it to where they can make a decent living. Because I know that you guys were not paid a lot of money back in those days. I honestly know, I'm looking at $1,600 for a tournament
Well,
win.
yeah, I mean, that was the first Virginia Slims that I was fortunate to have won, and we got paid $1,500 in prize money. Mind you, we were getting only 300 or 400, so that was like, wow, a lot. But as I said, now with the Grand Slam tournaments like the Australian Open and Wimbledon and the U.S. Open, paying out $3.5 million to players for winning.
How about that?
It's
Women's sports.
A wonderful thing that I'm happy to have been a part of it.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing. But since you're out here full time now, if I'm not mistaken, and you just mentioned about the Grand Slams, and my understanding is the Indian Wells tournament now is considered moving up the ranks to be possibly one of the top tournaments.
It's always been a top tournament.
But I mean, now it'll be up there with the
It'll
four.
never be a Grand Slam.
They
because
won't consider
those
it as a Grand
guys-
Slam.
No, the only
Okay.
Grand Slams is the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open. Those are
Okay.
the only ones that will remain. Now, granted that they have a lot of prize money, and they will pay 3.2 or something like that.
Okay.
And they will have all the top players, and they're considered 1,000 series, and that's the highest you can be. They would probably be the fifth, Grand Slam if they could be a Grand Slam, but the powers to be will not allow that.
But they are allowing it to be at least one of the top tournaments other than that then.
Yeah, we have them. We
Correct.
have Miami. We have Monte Carlo. They're all over the world.
You know
I mean,
what?
so-
It's a
so
wonderful thing how women's tennis has evolved. Okay,
It
and
has.
and the reason
It
why it
has.
evolved is it took great players to get the rest of the young people today to that level, and you're one of them. God bless you. Right?
Yeah, and everything is just easier. The traveling, they know so much more. Every generation gets better. They're stronger.
Yep.
They
fitness.
They train better.
Yep.
They have facilities that now are incredible, just like the
Yeah.
tennis gardens for the BNP.
Well, you know what, Rosie, keep up the good work.
Yes, Rosie,
Thank you
please.
for everything you do.
Thank you.
You're a gem to our community. Is there anything else that you want to add before we go
There's
away?
one quick one. I have the Rosie Cup round robin doubles on Sunday, March 8th at Indian Ridge Country Club, my club.
What time is that? Just so the
it
audience
starts
knows.
at 8 o'clock, but check-in is at 7. It's from
Okay.
8 to 10, so anybody want to play it, they'll be able
go.
to get a hold of you or,
Marcus,
I don't know.
maybe
I don't
you
know
should play.
I don't know if you want me out on a tennis court. I'll be the guy tripping over the
we'll
net.
Give them some graphics and tell them.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Everybody,
Rosie
thank
Casals.
you. Rosie, thank you so much.
Molly at MJ Impressions has something for every art lover's need, featuring Molly's Cuban Picasso, abstract, and special interest painting. But that is not all. We are featuring a collection of pencil and charcoal drawings that will keep you wondering what will be displayed next. All paintings and pictures are for sale, so come in and see us today.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Kimball's, located downtown Palm Springs on Palm Canyon, directly across from the Hyatt Hotel, featuring women's clothing, jewelry, hats, and handbag swimwear. fun fashion wear. Every Tuesday we feature a $10 Tuesday with a rack of specials and extra discounts. Open daily, 10 a.m. to 7 till 9 o'clock Thursday during Village Fest.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you, everybody.
Producer,
Train of Serenade.
guitarist, songwriter, vocalist. Please welcome Steve Oliver.
Big round of applause, everybody.
talent. Come on, another hand, another hand. Come on,
Another big hand.
another big hand. Okay, Steve, you gotta talk a little bit about your touring dates. Tell these folks on Fox 11 and everyone in this crowd here tonight what you're going to be doing here in the future.
Yeah, I'm actually, next week I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona. I got a big tour this year, about 50 cities this year.
Oh my God, fantastic.
Yeah, going to Phoenix and then doing the Dave Koz cruise, which is a great saxophone player.
Yes.
doing the
He does that
costumes
every
in
year,
March.
doesn't he? Every year he
He
puts
does
that
it every
on.
year. We're going to Brazil this year.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, fantastic.
In March, next month. So
Excellent.
Okay, I got a question. Can we come with you?
yes, there's cabin space still available. You guys
We'll
ready?
be a couple stowaways.
So
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about your new album, Inner Fire.
yeah, well, it's coming out the new album in August, shooting for an August release, and it's got some really great special guests on it. I got Peter White, who's a
Oh, we know
really
Peter White.
You know
Yeah.
Peter White.
Jazz, yeah.
Yeah,
very
smooth jazz
good.
guitars. He's one
Yeah.
of my heroes, and I asked him to participate, do a guitar duet piece.
Oh my God, that's great.
And I'm singing my vocalese with it, and it's a tune I wrote with Peter, and that's coming out. So that's coming out probably August, and a lot of great musicians on it. And I wrote all the tunes, and the album's called Inner Fire.
Wow.
Well, that's
okay, so
fantastic.
with all that said, let's talk about your guitar. Synth technology. What's this all about?
Oh yeah, I play. Well, I didn't do it. I'm not doing it today, but I do a lot of synth sounds with the guitar. It's able to do orchestras, piano, whatever a keyboard player could play. I could play on the guitar. And so it's really kind of not a lot of guitar players are using that technology, but I do in every
and that
song.
is the
works for
piece
you.
that you have on the floor there that you were working with. Is
Yeah.
that it? Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I trigger keyboard sounds, and then I use my voice, obviously, as an instrument.
Yeah.
Which you do very well. I mean, you had the crowd going this evening.
Ah, well,
Yeah, I was working on it over there. I'm going,
yeah, doing a little.
I love this stuff. Here we go.
You know,
You sure
like
you
Al Jarreau meets Bobby McFerrin
I was
on
going to say,
guitar.
there you go. I was going to say definitely El Jarreau.
He's
Sure-
a big hero.
You sure you don't need an accordion player?
Do you play?
I play the accordion. Yeah. And you know what? It's
You're
all-
on the next album, Inner Fire 2.
Inner Fire 2.
Yeah, forget about the accordion, all right? All right, let's talk about some of the folks that you produced for it and wrote songs for it.
Oh yeah, I worked with a fellow artist from the area here, Chase Huna.
Oh.
And a great
Another
saxophone
Right, we
player.
all know
Chase,
Chase.
saxophone player out here, and another fantastic.
And when he was 14 years old, he came.
Isn't that something?
I know. He was 14, and I did a whole album with him. And I signed him to my label on the first album.
You know, it's awesome. You know, he's come a long way as well, man.
I know.
You know, we remember him when he was a young boy, and his dad would be out with him everywhere where all those guys would be entertaining, and he'd go up there and play a few songs and stuff. And you know what?
yeah.
Well, he's in the early 20s now, I think, right?
Yeah, he's in 20s
Yeah,
and
yeah.
doing great. And I've worked with the
Will
guy.
Donato as well, right?
Will Donato is
Yeah.
a dear friend I've known for 27 years, and he played on High Noon with one of my hits.
I'll be
and
darned.
Will
How about
Donato.
that? I think we all have one last question we want to ask. Will you sing another song or play another song?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Oliver.
A little chips and salsa. Everybody go. Oh, oh, oh. Your turn, your turn. Oh, chips and salsa. Your turn, your turn. Chips and salsa. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mary Lou.
Round of applause for Mary Lou, everybody.
I'm gonna
Because
tell you.
without Mary Lou, this show doesn't tick either. Because what Mary Lou does is she puts everybody in the room, situates everybody with the particular seats that they like, and everybody's happy at the end of the day. Mary Lou, please give a little background on what you do.
Talk about what's going on here at Babalu.
Okay, first I want to thank everyone, meaning the staff, front and back, and all you customers that come here. If it wasn't for you, this would not be possible. Entertainment, reiterating the staff again, and everybody for your patience, because we all have to work hard and be kind. Babalu's has an incredible happy hour from 2 to 6. There's 15 draft beers, wine, everything called, 15 items, and we have a beautiful menu, and we cater to everybody's needs. But Gus is so gracious that it allows us to have the Mark and Tony Show.
Thank you.
It's one of my
Thank
favorites.
you so much.
As we support the Mark and Tony Show, Thursdays we support Roger and the Roadhouse Rebels, the best country, real music
There you
played
go.
in the entire desert.
Perfect.
Yes, and we have our beautiful, talented combo, Jimmy Street, Mr. Michael D'Angelo,
Yeah.
and
How
all the
about that?
beautiful people that come
And they're
and,
both here
watch
this
us.
evening,
Yes,
too.
and a privilege that we have Jimmy that drives all the way from Apple Valley. But ladies and gentlemen here, we must provide love, support through all our acts here. This is our home, our oasis here at Babalu's.
Exactly.
So please extend the courtesy.
How about-
Don't be afraid to eat, not just drink water. Support your groups so we may continue to have this beautiful place, because you're all family, home away from home.
We'll see you soon.
Soon. Bye-bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good afternoon.